I'm Corinne Blackstone and welcome to my craft room. I'm so happy to have you here today. In today's video, we are going to be talking all about the Exclude feature in Design Space. I feel like this one gets looked over and it's so helpful, especially when you want to use the slice option but you have multiple layers. This is a quick trick and a way to use that feature. It's so good and I can't wait to show you all about it. I'm going to show you how to do it with shapes, text, images, all the things. So let's go ahead and get started. Be sure that you're subscribed to my newsletter as well. That way you don't miss out on any of the neat announcements we have coming, any of the fun things we have coming up. We've got some summits coming that you're not going to want to miss out on. So let's go ahead and get started. When using Exclude, I know it can be a little bit confusing, so I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that I've used Exclude to design with my Cricut. So I'm just going to make a couple fun, cutesy little designs to show you how it works. We're going to be working with some text first, so I'm just going to open up my text box and I'm just going to type in what I wanted to say, and I'm going to use spooky season. And then I'm going to go ahead and change my font. The rainbow font is cute, but I think I want to use something a little different for this. So there's one that I really like that's called Beach, which is a fun one. I think that one's really cool for what we're going to do. So I'm going to use this one, Spooky Season is what it says. And I'm going to go to Advanced and I want to ungroup this to lines. The reason I do that is so that I can move these around a little bit because I want them to sit a little like offset from each other. And I think that right there looks pretty good. Now I'm going to make these a bit bigger so we can really see what we're doing here. And I'm going to add an offset to it just to make it a little more fun. Now I do want kind of a larger offset because I want everything to touch and to stay together. And I want it to be really big so that we can add some shapes and things to it. So I'm just going to kind of play with the size on this and see how big we can make it. So I've got this at 0.94, which that's pretty good size. So I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to change the colors on these really quick, and I am going to make these two different colors, and you'll see why in just a minute. So don't worry that they're two different colors right now. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some shapes to this. I'm going to use a star, and I'll probably use the little moon shape. I'm going to make our star a different color. Colors do not matter right now because I'm going to show you how to use the Exclude option. And I'm going to duplicate my star, and I'm just going to put a few of those around, just so that we have a couple on our design. You put them where you want. You do your design however you want to. I'm just going to kind of play around with this, and I don't think I like it there. I don't. I'm going to put it over here. I think that's enough stars. So let's go ahead and add a moon shape. I'm going to use this fatter moon shape, and let's make that guy blue, and then I'm going to size it down a bit. And then we'll put a few little moon shapes around our design. I might need to size it down a little bit more just so it fits better. And I'll do the same thing where I duplicate, and then I'm just going to add a couple of these moons to our design. Now again, I would take more time if I was actually going to like make this. But since I just want to show you how to use Exclude, we're going to just do it really quickly. Now remember with Slice, if we wanted to have just the black outline as our design, we would have to make all of the shapes and all of the wording one layer by using Weld. But if we just want to go ahead and just slice this out and remove all of the like colors from our background, so you're going to see here you've got your offset and then you have all the stuff on top of it. If I select everything and I go to Combine and I go to Exclude, it does the same thing that Slice does. So now we have one layer, but you can always undo that. Like, look at this. I can, if I don't want a star there, I can just hide that star. So there's a lot of different ways that you can work with Exclude, but this is a great way to, if you want to slice multiple layers and you don't want to have to use Weld. So now that we've made this one, I'll go ahead and move this guy out of the way. I'll make him smaller, and I'm just going to scooch him out of the way. Now let's make a little heart. So we'll use a little heart here. And I'm going to show you how to use Exclude to make kind of a neat little design. So now I'm going to add some more text to this, and I'm just going to say, we'll just use love as our word. I'll change the font for this one. Let's use Better Day. That's a cute one. So here is our little word love. I'll change the color on that again so that we can see it a lot better. And I'll make it big so it takes up a lot of our heart. I don't want to take up the whole thing, but I kind of want it to go over the heart. Now, when I make this design, what I want it to do is I want the love to cut out of the heart, but I want the outside of the letters to remain in place. So watch, if I select both of those and I go to combine and exclude, what you're going to see is now I have the outsides of my letters and then the inside of my heart. So it's really fun. You can change lots of stuff with this, but I just think this is so fun, such a neat way to use Exclude. That's definitely one great way to do it. You can make it look like that. Or if you wanted to do it with it just hanging off the side a little bit, like if you wanted to make it a little bit smaller. So if I want to make it just like this, and I just wanted to cut out a little bit of our heart, you can just go to combine and exclude again. And now you've got this kind of neat little look. Now you can do this with text. You can do this with images as well. So let me go pull an image out of Design Space and I'll show you how to do this with images. I've got this ice cream cone here and I'll make it bigger. Now what I want to do first is I'm going to look at my layers and just see what this looks like. So this is a pretty layered design and it has a ton of different parts to it. So I'm going to ungroup it really quick so we can look at it. First off, we've got this extra thing that we don't need. So I'm going to just delete that one. But what you're going to see is that we have the ice cream cone. So we've got this like big yellow piece here. And then if I ungroup this, you're going to see we have even more pieces. I don't know why Design Space is being a little bit weird with our ungrouping, but they are. So you can see here that we've got all these little like sprinkles. But let's say maybe we don't want to have colored sprinkles. We just want like ice cream colored sprinkles. We don't need multicolored sprinkles. So we can easily just exclude those from the design and it's super easy to do. And all we have to do is select the sprinkles over in our layers panel and then select the chocolate part. Go to combine and you can exclude them. And now you'll just have little ice cream colored sprinkles. So there's a lot of ways that you can use the exclude to design things, to make things, to do all the things with the things. So there's a lot here. We also have this ice cream cone here. I don't understand what all of the little slices are for. I assume it's to help you line things up, but I just think they're pretty useless lines. So for something like this, I don't think you need them. Now that we've pulled this apart, let's say that we don't want the regular colored sprinkles. We want them back to like the multicolored. All you have to do is go down to combine and you can undo the exclude. Now you're going to have to change your colors back. It can't do that for you, but you can just, choose whatever colors you want them to be. And then you've got your colored sprinkles back. So that's just one way that you can do that. But there's a lot of ways to use, this option. But what I love about it is you're able to undo it. So even if I've done a bunch of stuff, like I've messed with this ice cream cone, I've done other things, I can go back to this one, go to combine, and I can undo that exclude, and then I can move this around too. So unlike when you do slice, where once you've deleted your pieces, you would have to use the undo button, with exclude, I'm able to really keep things and do them how I want. So I can do the same thing here where I can undo the exclude. Now it's all going to turn black, so it's really hard to see it, but you can see it's still there. So that's just one really great option that you can use the exclude for. Basically, exclude is almost like using slice, but without having to have only 2 layers, without having to be stuck and hit undo a bunch of times if you want to undo something that you did, or you decide you want to move something around. You're able to do that with the exclude. Like I can take this, move it over here, and then go back and do to combine and then exclude again. And you'll see here that now I can just have it in a different spot. And if I decide I don't like that, I can undo it again. Play around with it, get to know it, and use it in place of slice a lot. And I think you're going to be a lot happier than using slice in Cricut Design Space. Now, if you have any questions about this, please let me know in those comments down below. I'm always happy to answer those for you. I plan on going over some more of the Cricut Design Space features in pretty quick videos for you guys. So if there's one you want to see, let me know and I will make sure to get that video going. And as always, happy crafting.